Unhappy marriage signs are among the common problems faced by married couples nowadays. These are problems often seen by the couples but come and go all the time. These can affect them and their children, especially when signs are evident all of the time. More so, it is not beneficial for a healthy relationship to dwell on those signs and keep it until negative emotions are outbursting. The signs are not made to break the married life, but these are made to remind the couples that, hey, there's something going wrong with the relationship. Come and let's solve it. Failure to feel such reminder would lead to failure in marriage. We talk a lot about this issue and so much more in this free ebook, The Marriage Repair Handbook. We hope you will pick up a copy for yourself. True enough, marriage are not made in heaven, but it can be happier when the husband and wife take time and effort to achieve it. It can be sweeter than ever when the husband and wife ever fail to remind each one that they love and care for each other always. It can be worth saving for when the two parties are doing necessary efforts to nurture, nourish, and meet each expectation, but it can also be unhappier when the husband and the wife continue to be blind that the relationship is not at all well. There are different signs of unhappy marriage, and most often, these are signs that are worth salvaging. Communication gap. When the communication in marriage is lessened, there is something to worry about. This communication gap is a sign that the marriage is not working anymore and that the connection and link between the husband and wife slowly diminishes until such time misunderstandings and arguments can occur. When the communication shifted from open to close, it has something to be talked about. You cannot live a marriage life without anyone to share feeling, thoughts, and opinions with. No time. Have you tried spending dinner alone? Have you gone shopping all by yourself? Have you gone grocery shopping with friends rather than your partner? Have you painfully experienced celebrating your anniversary alone because he or she comes home late? Time is demanded from marriage. You have the responsibility to prioritize things and give more time to the marriage. Lack of time means you do not really value the essence of the marriage, which then cause unhappiness to the relationship. Emotional unavailability. One of the reasons why you marry the person is because of emotional support and intimacy. At the stage of courtship, promising emotional intimacy is very attaching until marriage happens and emotional intimacy is coming out of the picture. Either of you may become emotionally distant and unattached. If you want some help improving the communication in your marriage, read this free ebook by Brad Browning. In this simple and genuine guide, Brad reveals 3 techniques that will help you repair your marriage even if your spouse isn't interested at the moment. Reasons may sometimes be reasonable, but oftentimes, it is irrational. This is one of the unhappy marriage signs because at the time you need someone to cry on, no one is present to support you, which the partner is most accountable for. Boredom. This is so funny but true. When marriage for the couples has becoming a routine, boredom can really strike. This is also very true to long-term relationships before marriage. You may feel as if there's nothing left to learn, and so the tendency you take things for granted and you lose any interest anymore. Absence of physical intimacy. The absence of physical intimacy is one major sign of unhappy marriage because of infidelity. When there's minimal time for sex, or even sweet warm embrace and holding hands are very rare, it can be very questionable why for a sudden the intimacy which was intense before has become dry and dull now. Constant conflict. If arguments and quarrels are common and often to happen between the husband and wife, it can really make the marriage unhappy. What more when argument is added with physical acts of violence such as throwing things, fighting over the breakfast table with an attempt to throw the spoon and fork, and bickering. These are not healthy anymore, especially if the children are witnessing this kind of situation. When people truly love each other, even on the peak of their emotions, they think before they say something bad towards each other. Constant talk of separation. When either one of you is talking with friends or families about getting any annulment and divorce, it is a definite unhappy marriage sign. If you already know the legal process to take for separation and finds time to discuss with each other in relation to your marital status, the marriage will surely go down. However, as always being said, divorce or separation is not an option. Even if there are unhappy marriage signs, your life and your children's life are blessings, so, take some time before deciding. What can be more relieving is to be able to talk to each other the unhappy signs and work it out. If you want practical strategies to dramatically improve your marriage, check out our free ebook in the description below.